One of these two is going to be able to win, and hopefully be able to win next week and get their free pass. Someone is going to horribly ruin somebody's day next week, most likely.
Oh, there's no question about it. I mean, it depends on these matchups. I mean, you look at up2ng, the fact that he's only 1-2 and that he is a former runner-up in this tournament is definitely shocking, but them's the breaks that happen sometimes in these races. You get these upsets, you get these kind of races that happens where your opponent just happens to find things quicker, and all of a sudden you're behind the 8-ball. And jkoper, as we all know, one of the best in the business when it comes to randomizers in general. I mean, not just this game, but also Zelda Randomizer. He's done Z2 Randomizer. He's done Super Mario 3 Randomizer, Ocarina of Time Randomizer. I mean, he's the king of randomizers as far as I'm concerned. But he's going to need to find a way to defeat a former runner-up in up2ng if he wants that inside track into the bracket stages.
Yep, and looking at the starting stats, pretty good strength. HP's decent. We're not going to have MP for anything at the start, but starting stats shouldn't be too much of a problem here.
Yeah, look at the fact we do have some MP on the board, but the fact that we don't have any spells, that stat doesn't matter at the moment. But yeah, solid starting strats. Of course, we'll see what kind of enemies we have in Area 1.
Yep, who knows what kind of horrible things those lower level monsters have, because you could start with stats like these, think, oh hey, we're not going to have too many problems, and then everything shows up with, like, Heartmore, Baby Breath, DL2 Breath. Anyways, look at this throne room. It contains 3 chests. One of them is a magic key, the other 2 will contain our first 2 items of the race.
Yeah, the one on the top is going to be that magic key. First chest we've got is a cursed belt. That means one of the 3 search tiles is in play. And fairy water, which could be a good opener because it does 9 to 16 damage. So if we see an enemy like scorpions and magidrakies, we could throw that fairy water, have a good chance of taking them down.
Yep, and the cursed belt, in addition to telling us some info about the search bots, also sells for a nice 180 gold. So they maybe go out and, well, like jkoper here, find a town in a cave. You could sell the cursed belt and, okay, never mind. You could sell the cursed belt and have enough money for the copper sword, and, well, that's a scorpion.
Ooh, scorpions with DL2 breath, drakies with baby breath, and up2ng is able to take it down. And that is going to be a level 2 for up2ng. Let's take a look at the numbers. We've got 2 power, 6 speed, 5 HP, 3 MP, still no spells.
I'm only moderately sorry for that commentator's curse.
Alright, red slime goes down. Next level is at 17 points. jkoper finds a red slime 2. Gets the crit, no problem at all. That's 2 points on the board.
Yep, looks like up2ng is trying to poke out into the world a little bit. Meanwhile, jkoper has discovered...
Oh, a werewolf.
And jkoper actually finds another cave, but that's a knight.
Yeah, no chance. Unfortunately, we'll have to be sent back to start and try it again. So, a couple of bad ambushes early on for both of these runners, and not much on the table. Of course, we're just 2 minutes in. A lot of people believe that was the tablet cave smashing. If that was the case, yeah, going in there with no radiant spell, no torches, unless you have the layout of that cave down pat, you're going to get stuck because there are no enemies.
I do not wish to talk about Tablet Cave.
I certainly can't blame you there, Smashy. Drakey's simultaneously killed on both sides, and that's good enough, jkoper, for level 2. The water, 15, that is good enough to take down the Magician all the way. Good for level 3 for up2ng. We've got 1 power, 4 speed, 3 HP, and no MP, and still no spells.
Hey, we got a Drakima here for jkoper. Let's see if maybe the fairy water comes out here. He's taking swings at it.
Drakima down to 8 HP.
Or the crit comes out, takes it out.
Wow, that's a big 20 points there for jkoper. That's going to be level 3 for him. He needed that kill. Very nicely done. Amazing.
Yeah, and that preserves... I believe that preserves his fairy water. Droll not happening.
Another Droll not happening. Magician goes down for up2ng, and that is good enough for level 4. Here come those numbers. 1, 1, 0, 8, and we've learned Return and Heal More.
Yeah, good to have Heal More, but little tiny bit of a waste at the moment because you have so little HP, it's healing like 3 times your HP, so... well, up2ng has located a town, but, well, not enough MP to cast Heal More. Gonna die to the swamp.
Ah, just a little bit short. You hate to see it, but up2ng will, I would imagine, make his way back to that swamp to get back to that town, and probably sell that curse belt. If you see something good at the store, you might make some purchases.
Yeah, since we already know where Hawksness is, we know that town has to be an actual town.
Oh, up2ng does not know about it, but now he does. DL2 breath, back to start he goes.
Toasty.
Very toasty indeed. Meanwhile, jkoper back to the castle to refill on his magic. He was down to just 3 HP, 4 MP, so he will be able to use Heal More, which he uses right now. Get another refill on that magic. Meanwhile, up2ng back to the swamp, runs into a slime, just decides to run away. Next level's at 82 points. Just a few tiles away. We'll use the Heal More just in case he gets ambushed. He doesn't, and it's Cole! Ooh, we have the search tile. Could there be something handy in that hidden spot in Cole? First, let's check. Chainmail. We got a flame sword.
Yeah, but no copper sword. There's a club available.
Let's take a look. Hey, forget that flame sword. We just found the big boy, Erdrick's sword.
Yeah, up2ng will most certainly not be joining the club today.
Oh, but look at this. up2ng runs into the fun police. He is under arrest for stealing Erdrick's sword from Cole, and he gets sent back to jail.
Thankfully for him, the fun police forgot to confiscate the sword, so up2ng will now head back home and proceed to do horrible things to anything that shows up. That Drakima wants no part of this. He sees that big sword, and it's just like, nope.
Who can blame him? Meanwhile, Scorpion on jkoper's side gonna try to take it down, but there's a DL2 breath.
So yeah, now the question is, how much can up2ng capitalize on this sword?
Enough to take down a Scorpion in one hit. That's good for another 16 points.
Yeah, can't get DL2 breath if you don't survive to cast it. So, just hit it in the face with a big stick, and, well, that's pretty good.
2 hits to Droll for 18 points, and just 6 points away. This Drakey will be just short to put him 3 away, but look at that, does 27 damage already. I'm going to do some grinding here. jkoper doing the same thing, grinding as well. And there's another Droll. Should be able to 2-shot it.
Yeah, they're pretty close now, but up2ng is able to kill higher value stuff, gains a level. 0525 spell of Stop Spell. Not bad.
Wow, so I tell you what, the power's really been lacking in these level ups. We've only got 19 strength. Drolls have stop spells. Ooh, and there's the dodge. Stop spell, not the worst thing in the world to see, and takes down the Droll. Meanwhile, level 5 obtained for jkoper as well.
Ooh, jkoper almost goes into that swamp. Gonna try to poke around north. Will he see the town before something horrible happens? Okay, he does see Cole.
Oh, that's big. Gonna use the Heal More, try to get there on this trip. Just a few steps away, he's there.
Yeah, in the meantime, up2ng has gained level 6.
Oh my word, let's see what we get this time. 1 power, 6 speed, 8 HP, 1 MP, and we have learned Repel.
So yeah, that is some rather impressively low strength gains. We started with 15 strength. We have since gained 5 strength.
Now,
so yeah.
We see that jkoper is going to purchase the Dragon Scale to increase by 2, and he's going to sell the Curse Belt, and that's good for 180 gold pieces more to his total. Then we'll go ahead and sell the Dragon Scale, because once you put on the Dragon Scale, that 2 extra defensive points is yours to keep. He's got 256 gold. That's not enough to buy chainmail, but he is going to go ahead, back on a shopping spree, going to purchase some torches.
Yeah, he's going to purchase some torches and may go peek into the tablet cave they saw earlier. And he's going to fill up on herbs, so just getting a little bit of his shopping done right now. Bit of an unusual town to do it in coal, because the shop, you pretty much have to walk around the entire town to get to it. up2ng does see the cave, and is, well, he's just going to let the ground. Maybe try this zone, because...
Unfortunately, he's coming up empty. There's a scorpion. Should be able to one-shot this thing, and does pick up another 16 points. You don't see this play very often. jkoper going to buy the leather armor. Well, that's better than nothing. I'll give him a slight boost in defense.
And off on the road he goes. And runs into a wizard.
Yeah, one of those Sharlock enemies, but is able to escape with that paltry...
Ooh.
Ooh! Well, what do we have here? Well, I can't tell.
Looking a whole lot like Swamp South, so we'll get some Monster Zone information, maybe wind up in the back of Garenham, or just in a field somewhere.
And the Wolf Lord takes away 18 points. Tried to use a stop spell. It didn't work. Let's take a look here for stop spell resistance on Wolf Lords here. Wolf Lords have some resistance to it. It's 3 out of 8.
Okay, in the meantime, up2ng being ambushed by the Scorpion, which ended well for him.
Ooh, but not today. Look, those are shuffled. Look at the stop spell resistance. 15 out of 16, and it turns out they have no spells anyways.
Yeah, that's the default. If anything's fight only, it will, by default, max out at 15 out of 16, and jkoper's learning kind of sort of the hard way here that this zone around Cole is not something a level 5 Dragon Warrior should really bother with.
And not a chance with those wizards, and with that low agility of 26, it's very hard to escape from them. He'll be sent back to start. Meanwhile, up2ng seeing some hills here, but finding nothing, except he finds a droll.
Yeah, up2ng not quite finding what he wanted on the east-west zone 1, so back to the north-south for him.
And we see the runners giving each other a high five. They're in the same area.
Yeah, a little bit of side-by-side grinding, but up2ng has been dedicated to the grind and is now almost going to take a 2-level lead over jkoper here.
Yeah, this next enemy, this will definitely give him level 7. Gets the crit on it. That is going to be a level 7 for up2ng. These stats have been lacking. Let's see a boost here. We've got 5 power, 2 speed, 7 HP, 17 MP, and look at this. Hurt more and heal. Wow.
Yep, I don't think up2ng is going to stick around for too much longer, and, well, there he goes. He's out of here.
Now, while these guys are grinding, let's talk about the object of the game. We have to collect 3 items. Those 3 items are the Staff of Rain, which can be obtained by trading it in the Silver Heart to the Staff of Rain Cave. We need to get the Stones of Sunlight and Erdrick's Token. Once we have all 3 of those items, we need to find the Jerk Cave, trade them in to pick up the rare piece of candy known as the Rainbow Drop. We take that Rainbow Drop to Sharlock, dip it into the moat to build that bridge, and we have to defeat the Dragon Lord that resides within. But we're still a long ways to go before talking about anything. This is where that Hurtmore is going to come into play. Easily take out Knights. You'll be able to take out Axe Knights more often than not. Plus a lot of other things that have, good numbers that give some experience points, like Wyverns and Magic Wyverns. But Star Wyverns, on the other hand, not so much.
Well, you can beat the Star Wyvern with a single Hurtmore. The only problem is you have to have that Hurtmore, and, okay, jkoper's ran into a Mel Slime, but unfortunately, Level 6 gave that last bit of strength. The metal slimes can run away, and that one does so.
Wow, yep, that's just very unlucky. There's a new system on what metal slimes can do. Yes, they still can run away, but if your strength is less than 20, they will not run away from you. But the trade-off is that you don't get 255 points if you're under level 8. We'll talk about level 8 right now because up2ng just got it. 5, 8, 9. So 5089 was that level up, no new spells. So you get 32 points times the level that you're currently on. And since up2ng has hit level 8, you'll get the cap off at 255 points.
Okay, bit of an interesting thing up here. up2ng saw that town. I think he saw that town that was just south of Start, didn't explore it. Saw the mountain cave, and saw the tablet cave, didn't explore it. Ran into a wyvern, not going south to see the other cave, and the wyvern has DL2 breath, and thus that horribly ended his day. jkoper has actually gone through the swamp cave and did not backdoor into anything, is just out on the road again.
Unfortunately, did not have the hurt more. He's not reached level 7 yet. Meanwhile, up2ng he must have not seen Hawk's Nest. But what I was gonna say is he might check this pile to see if it's possibly hurt mortable, like, say an Axe Knight. But no. Instead, he runs into the Fun Police. They've got hurt more. We saw that earlier. Gonna try to use the stop spell. Successfully blocks it, but then just goes to the attacks like, yeah, I'm ready for you, bub.
Yeah, that red dragon turned on the advanced AI there.
They almost have the both more, as you can see there, Smashy. We got 75% hurt more and 25% heal. At least they don't have heal more, which pretty much resets you back to 0 in those kind of fights.
Yeah, what's going to be annoying is that they are 716. That is just barely in the player's favor to connect that up to. Ooh, look at that town.
Yep, there's a town, but before he can get there, that's just a droll. Oh, but you don't like seeing the dodge, but it's not going to make a lick of difference.
Look at this Remoldar.
Yeah, up2ng is fine.
up2ng.
Which is the same town that jkoper's just found. Now, looks like jkoper is going to make some purchases of keys. I think he's got the money.
Yeah, kind of interesting that up2ng didn't go there. I guess maybe wanting some more money, perhaps.
Yeah, that is just not going to happen here. I mean, you need to connect a lot of hits, and up2ng does not know that they've got heal.
Well, he's already got the red dragon block, so once it starts casting heal, that's just more turns wasted.
Yeah, they do cast hurt more quite a bit, so, as long as they keep, using that spell, and with the...
and another one.
Garanham!
I mean, he is getting a lot of hurt mores. They do have that at 75%.
Well, small shield, but jkoper I don't think has enough cash to get that.
Oh, up2ng's got the red dragon down to heal range, so that's going to be even more turns wasted.
Ooh, but goes for the attack there. You really hate to see that. Then goes for the hurt more. We've got another cursed belt, so 2 of the searchable tiles are in play, and there's another fairy water. And that is 1 more heal more left for up2ng, so he's got to do it here.
Yeah, this is a long fight.
Nice! 255, and jkoper, we find the Staff of Rain Cave here in Garanham. Not bad.
Well, up2ng guys, key money, the very hard way. We have found the Big C over on jkoper's side, just peeking out from the side there.
I don't see this very often. We got the Big C in the desert tonight.
Yeah, Sharlock tonight is not going to be the stealthiest 5x5 piece of land in the world today, as you just have to go south from the start and then go west, and, well, there it is.
Plus, you have a town in Remoldar to heal before you make it to the Big C, so that's pretty nice. Meanwhile, we see some gold, and there's a magic key, not bad, and fairy flute.
In the meantime, up2ng checking the Remoldar Inn for some herb.
keys, we could purchase some more keys here from this merchant. He's got 748 golds. That's plenty of money to purchase a key. Each one's worth 85 golds. And we'll be able to see what's behind the basement.
And up2ng's going to take a death warp here. I'm actually a little bit surprised. Well, he's out of MP to begin with, but... Well, check Tantagle, and then I wouldn't be surprised knowing that up2ng has proven...
So that is where they have hidden the grandfather, or the uncle, or whatever. In the basement, we've got our jerk cave.
Yeah, we just stuck him in there for convenience. jkoper's going to pop that torch, do the tablet cave, get the 1 free chest that's down here. Meantime, up2ng going to actually orphan the below Tantagle check for the time being, and is... Okay.
Behind the chest, it's an herb.
In the meantime, up2ng finds Garenham, gonna grab that stuff, going to discover where the staff trade-in is.
Yeah, Garenham is the town closest to Sharlock, not Rimeldar, that's just north of Garenham. And yeah, jkoper, since we don't have outside, we cannot escape, so we just have to use our torch, escape the tablet cave that way.
In the meantime, we're going to see what this cave is. It is... looking like the mountain cave.
Well, let's take a look. He's going to use the torch. Yeah, that looks like mountain cave to me.
Look at this mountain cave. Unfortunately, jkoper's still at level 6, does not have that hurt more. Gonna get some Drakemas, though. That'll get you to level 6. That'll get you to level 7. Hopefully soon.
Alright, gonna purchase the small shield, a little bit of boost to the defense, still has 480 golds left. And he too is gonna purchase the leather armor. Again, something you don't see very often, but when you don't have much money to work with, you try to buy as much as you possibly can, as frugal as it is.
jkoper takes a swing at this Druid Lord, misses, and may try to fight this at nope. 1 heal more and leaves.
Yeah, 27 to 35 HP. Gonna say no to that. Just wants to keep on exploring here, find some chests. Oh, but runs into a wolf. He's gonna try to take it down, and there's the staff cave.
Well, hitting for 20, you have a pretty good chance of getting it, and that will do it. That is 3 short for jkoper.
Well, he'll be able to get it if he's able to take down this wolf successfully. There's 15 on the board. And another 15. That's enough. And that is going to be the big level 7. 12 speed, 0 HP, 4 MP. And we have learned Hurt.
Okay, up2ng has found the Big C and found out that's pretty much down here by itself. jkoper's found the Silver Harp and has found more torch.
Yeah, not bad. Again, when you don't have the Radiant spell, he'll take that.
Axe Knights with heal.
That's kind of annoying, but could be worse. Good grind spot here. I mean, you're going to get 130 some points. Ooh, that 63 was not good enough this time around. So he's going to have to double hurt more. That's kind of the little annoying thing, is that you can't just shrivel it down after you use a hurt more and it doesn't take it down. It's 130 points each. Dragon scale, but jkoper already had one, so he'll just forego it. Oh, Gold's FTL2!
Yeah, the Dragon Lord has installed the furnace in the golem today.
And speaking of furnaces, jkoper has been put under arrest again by the fun police.
Okay, looks like up2ng is going to check under Tantagle, discover ye old man of the rainbow drop. Okay, so up. In the meantime, jkoper, that's not actually Erdrick's sword. He has activated the chest glitch, and he is about to print money.
Indeed, he is. Now, we haven't seen a silver shield yet, I don't think, but if we find maybe the magic armor, or if we find, another town that might have the silver shield, he'll be able to buy that. Now, the question is, will jkoper save his game in case, the calamity does happen? Because Because there's still a couple of towns that we have not found yet. We haven't found Breckenridge yet, and we have not found the shopping district of Cantlin, which is going to have the best chance of finding that silver shield. Chainmail's up for sale, but doesn't have enough money to purchase it.
Okay, so over here, I think we've just seen the swamp cave up to the north here. That mouse slime wants absolutely nothing to do with up2ng. This red dragon wants a lot to do with up2ng.
Yeah, and gonna try to put the stop spell on. Is able to connect. Unfortunately, decides, you know what? You're not gonna do this again to me.
Okay, so I think jkoper has printed all the way up to magic armor, silver shield, and he's just heading out.
At 22,600, opting not to save. He's going to hope that he's going to be able to find one of the towns that's going to get him one or the other or both.
Uh-oh, there's a scorpion. Does kill it in one hit.
Now, if he low rolls that scorpion, like, say, you know, under 13, and
look at this town.
Or dodges. Yep, this is the town again of Rimmildar, so let's check the shops in Rimmildar to see if we have anything of value. But first, we're going to check the two-door special here and find out what is behind this chest.
It's an herb.
There you go, an herb.
Okay, so up2ng has been wrecked, but discovers magic armor in there, so that is the best armor you can buy.
Absolutely, because that armor, well, that's not armor that jkoper is able to buy. He's going to pass on the armor that's in there.
Look at this town. It's right next to Breckenridge.
And that's Cantlin. That's the two towns that jkoper's looking for.
Okay, so jkoper going to peek in here, and we have
a large shield's in there, but no magic shield. Not in that shop, at least.
Okay, well, there's the magic armor. So jkoper now has 24 defense. Resistance to hurt and hurt more, and will regenerate 1 health every 4 steps.
That is correct, Smashy. Plus, he decided to buy a small shield as well, so both of these runners do have a small shield in their pocket.
I don't think that's a very good place for a small shield to be.
Ooh, 68 north and 65 east. I might not be the best Dragon Warrior Randomizer player in the world, Smashy, but that to me seems like a Gwalen seed.
I mean, the swamp cave is northeast of town, of Tantegel, so you at least go northeast and you will find that.
Meanwhile, jkoper trying to explore some to the east. That's just a dead end, runs into a Magidrake. He will have no problem taking it down. jkoper sees the big C Sharlock, and that's all.
Well, here's a Star Wyvern.
Yeah, that is bad news for jkoper. He'll have to use a heal more to try to escape. I mean, he could try to use a hurt more as well. The problem is, well, not that resistance, I don't think.
The 58 was not enough. The 30 from the Star Wyvern is. jkoper has fallen and will lose half his gold, so Silver Shield looking a lot less likely here.
Oh, absolutely. To me, it's off the table already. I mean, even if there is a Silver Shield in Cantlin, to me, it's off the table.
Meantime, jkoper looking up2ng looking around, finding a dead end. We're gonna see if jkoper maybe goes after Hawksness here. Yep, he is making general moves towards Hawksness. Gonna go in here, going to probably check the spike tile, assuming something doesn't horribly murder him on the way, which it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
Wow, and ooh, what an enemy to see here!
These Axe Knights hurt.
Absolutely, they hurt, but jkoper does not care. One-shots it. Is there anything behind the tile? That is going to be level 8, so we're going to check that out in just a moment. He gets 5809 or whatever, yes. We had seen that on up2ng's side.
Yeah, okay, we're not gonna learn yet because jkoper sees that as like, I need the experience.
And this is gonna give, jkoper a chance here.
Come on, jkoper, you can do it. You can peek under him. See what he is standing on top of.
He's gonna check now. No, he's not. He is debating us all, Smashy. And that is going to be level 9. The numbers are 1 power, 12 speed, 0 HP, 4 MP.
I think it was conventional hurt. This is the last hurt more so. Hopefully he does remember after this one that, yeah, there's a thing you need to get from under there.
Oh!
Or maybe he's going to try to fight this thing?
He won't be able to take it down.
Yeah, they have heal. And we don't have enough strength.
I don't believe it! And he's still not checking the tile!
Darn it.
Wow. So he's not checking the tile. And I think he has forgotten. Oh, this is bad. If this is something important, now if it's the Death Necklace, big deal. But if it's Erdrick's Token or the Stones of Sunlight, he's in trouble.
Maybe. up2ng seems determined to not check the spike towel. So, that thing is just gonna sit there and live rent-free in the entire audience's head for the next however long.
Yeah,
look at this level 10. It contains 9024 Spell of Sleep.
So we got Radiant and just a bit outside left to go. And here we go. up2ng is checking. Now jkoper's back into Hawksness. This could get interesting, because you would imagine that up2ng is going to check. I can't imagine him not checking.
And here we have synchronized Axe Knights.
And synchronized Axe Knights that use heal. And let's see if up2ng searches. He does. Stones!
Yeah, thankfully not Erdrick's armor, but jkoper, you will at some point need to use that search command right on top of this space.
Yeah, if he forgets to do so, he's going to lose this race, because you need the Stones of Sunlight. There we go! jkoper was debating us the whole time, Smashy. He must have heard us.
Good. Toss that cursed belt, and well, buckle in, everybody. We're going to see a whole bunch of Axe Knights get roasted relatively quickly.
So right now, to me, this is anybody's game at this point. But, I mean, right now, jkoper has the slight exploration lead, given that he's got that staff.
Well, jkoper has the harp from Mountain Cave, but up2ng has numbers, and he knows the blue dragon is guarding the princess, I believe it was. 8-2. Oh, this strength is picking up now.
Yeah, we'll take it. And we're up to 88 attack power, 48 strength, so yep, it's starting to round out nicely.
Interesting. Demon Knights have stop spell. up2ng not going for it, but interesting enough, you just encounter one in the wild. Demon Knights have really low health, but really high evasion, so if you get lucky, you can take them down real fast, and the fact that they have stop spell makes that just that little bit easier.
58 wasn't good enough, and jkoper is going to finish her off with the attack, but jkoper is learning the hard way. How about this? Is that enough? No, that's not enough.
Yeah, I think he's really trying to conserve. In the meantime, up2ng runs out of MP, tries to one-shot Wraith, but is not successful, and falls for it.
Now, Wraith has 30 to 39 HP, so that attack just wasn't quite enough, and bad luck for jkoper. Max rolled that Axe Knight. Unfortunately, it either had 66 or 67. You hate to see it.
Yeah, and it didn't hurt, didn't heal, it just chopped him down, and that Axe Knight would have been the level as well, so that's real unfortunate.
Yeah, absolutely there, but up2ng, meanwhile, back to Hawksnest he goes to continue his Axe Knight grind.
In the meantime, jkoper going to try to get out into the world a little bit. Unfortunately, is heading back towards the Swamp Cave. We know the Cantlin is to the south here, so there's a non-zero chance he'll have to head that way at some point. There's still the potential the Death Necklace is on the world map, but there could also be the token, there could also be armor just sitting around.
Now, one of those three things is on the coordinates tile.
In the meantime, jkoper is going to be able to take out this Warlock, pick up his level 11.
Yep, that will be a level 11, but level 12 is approaching for up2ng. In fact, the next Axe Knight he takes down will indeed be level 12. And there it is, one-shots that Axe Knight. That's level 12 for up2ng. Let's take a look at the numbers this time. We've got no power, 4, 39 HP, and 22 MP. Big numbers there.
So just as a reminder, both of our runners are running Strength Agility builds. And yet, it's the HP MP that have just turned orange, meaning they are about borderline for fighting the DL2. MP could stand the prize a little bit more. HP in a pretty decent shape. It's where the 100 HP, it's more than 97, which you need to survive 2 straight Max Dragonlord breaths, assuming you have the Erdrick's armor. So that's kind of the idea behind that.
up2ng was able to escape that Demon Knight. Unfortunately, it gets ambushed down to 3 HP. This Hurt Ward has to connect or he's out. It does.
Well, he only has 1 HP now, so this is the last one no matter what.
Wow! Amazing. 1 left and he gets it. What a way to perfectly utilize those resources.
In the meantime, jkoper's looking around on the second continent. Hasn't found anything yet. I don't think there's too much to find over here, really. I think
Garen's Grave, I think, is the only thing.
There's also Bonus Cave that we
Oh, yeah,
found.
Freebie Cave, right.
But yeah, it's just going to be caves over here, and pretty decent chance the coordinates wind up over here. But other than that, it's...
Oh, no. Who's able to escape with that 48 agility?
Yeah, 48 agility, good to have a coin flip chance to run away.
But... yeah, Wyvern, you have no chance to run away from that DL2 breath.
Meantime, up2ng likes the option of grinding. I think he wants to grind to a point where he can defeat that blue dragon. That seems to be his current goal.
Ooh, 50% DL2 breath do the Wyverns have, so yeah, there's a good chance you run into one and you're not able to take it down. You're getting roasted.
Yeah, at level 11, still not enough HP. You need that big level 12 boost.
There's a Stone Man. We haven't seen those yet. We've seen their cousins, the Golems.
And we're not going to get any information. Just immediately put to sleep and left.
Yeah, the problem is with Stone Man, they have 102 to 135 HP, and they have Punch more, and it does a lot of damage, so yeah.
Okay, here comes level 13, and it comes with 14 power. There you go.
Alright, Radiant and Outside still at large. We must have all the spells by level 16. That is a guarantee in the randomizer.
And up2ng back to the grind. Should be able to take out the blue dragon now, but I guess he just wants to cash out his MP and then he'll worry about that.
Yeah, next level's at 5625. Has a good chance he would be able to do so. Doesn't get enough, but luckily uses the hurt spell. And of course, I don't always get to crit. When I do, it's when I would have been able to kill the enemy anyways.
Pointless critical, best critical.
It very well is, Smashy. Meanwhile, jkoper now sees the red dragon. He's going to try to take it down. No, he's going to try to run away.
Now he's going after him. He's got a lot more strength than up2ng did way back when, so pretty good chance he'll get this.
Still gonna do a lot of damage. Gonna use heal and not heal more. Oh, and he's got one left.
Yeah, now I think you do want to use heal more.
Wow, that is oh, gets the dodge.
Yeah, he's hitting these 16s. I think up2ng was hitting like 8 max, so jkoper taking this thing out a lot faster. Okay, up2ng is going to return.
Yep, and Red Dragon getting down there in HP. They have anywhere between 80 to 106, and that attack does it for 255 points.
Yeah, very close to level 12 and that big health and MP boost.
Finds a Knight. Hurt more, that's a guaranteed one-shot.
And that will be enough for level 12.
Good pickup there for jkoper. up2ng using the return spell again. More fun with Knights now for jkoper is up2ng. And to the south now.
Okay, interesting. up2ng is heading back in the direction of Breckenary. I guess he got... okay, never mind. Maybe he's looking for Cantlin to get a large shield? Or...
And to me that makes sense, because we did see a large shield in Cantlin. Oh! Right before he could get to Cantlin, he is under arrest, but can he escape? Or is he going to try to take it down for 255? Oh, he's going to go again. I love it.
Yeah, 102 attack power, you have a pretty good chance at this thing now, so... Yeah, here we go, 18 damage. It shouldn't be too much longer for this world. Our fighters have been quite accurate with these stop spells, considering the Red Dragon's supposed to have a 7 of 16 resist.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. They have a very high resistance to stop spell, but up2ng does take down the Red Dragon for another 255 points, and he's going to go ahead. He's going to purchase that large shield here in Cantlin.
Okay, well, he's going to have to find the large shield first.
He's going to upgrade to chainmail, get rid of that leather armor, now has the chainmail. That's just a dead end in that interesting-looking mountain path.
Yeah, jkoper's up. Ooh, look at that cave.
And first one of these we've seen today, the green dragons. Hurtmore has a chance of taking it down, and it does.
And up2ng not finding the whatever he wants from here yet, and we have found Garen's grave. jkoper has no MP though, so gonna have to see if he can make it through.
That could be a very tough proposition, especially with the Fun Police. He has been caught right in the grave, and unless he escapes on this turn, he's going to be sent back to... Oh, he escapes!
Yep, but once again, no MP, no healing.
Oh,
Wolf.
It's just Wolf.
Is... Yeah, Wolf's not a problem.
Unless they have something bad that we don't know about, like 25% DL2 breath.
You hate to see it. Anyways, he's going to get some money, he's going to get the torch, and he will find more money.
So not exactly what he was hoping to see in those chests, but that's more knowledge under his belt. 2 chests left in this grave.
It looks like up2ng did locate a large shield, so it's got a little bit of chainmail, a large shield. And...
Oh, right before he can hit the stairs. Oh, it's just a Drakey.
Okay, but jkoper going here to Deep Grave as up2ng probably going...
Okay, no dodge.
Yeah, you see that thing, you might want to use any herbs you have to get above that 72, I believe, is the max state.
Was able to escape that Axe Knight. Runs into a Spectre. I don't think we've seen this yet.
Thankfully, it just attacks.
I was able to take it down for another 47 points. Up2ng. He's in a cave as well. I don't know which one he's in, though.
He's in the swamp cave. These journalists... Uh-oh.
Oh, no! But he does have the fairy flute! That's the one saving grace that these runners have as we open this chest and find more money.
Yeah, this cave has had a lot of money.
Oh, dear. This could end his night.
Wait, okay, yeah, he does get away, but I would definitely be using herbs here if you want to make absolutely sure you don't miss something down here at the bottom of grave. Meanwhile, up2ng has collected Princess Gwaylin, just has to walk her out now.
Another golem, and again, it's not going to be any problem for jkoper as long as he uses that fairy flute and as long as he doesn't get ambushed. But now, ooh, the dodge!
Yeah, up2ng does have the option of just running from this fight and getting through, but hey, he wants the 180.
That's right, blue dragons are good for 180 points.
So I kind of have to be quiet mode, or else I would.
Oh, that's fine.
Ooh,
he gets through it, but he overshoots the chest. All right, he's able to get the chest, and it's Erdrick's token.
Oh, that is big.
So right now, jkoper is in grind and go mode, except he still wants to find that. Oh, now where is that armor? Could it be the coordinates? So we're down to two possibilities for that coordinates. Either it's Death Necklace or it's the armor.
Yep, and there's the potential it could be the Death Necklace, and that leaves armor either in Charlock or over in the bonus cave that we have no clue where that thing's at.
Oh, that is true. We have not seen the bonus cave, and jkoper's able to take down that enemy with the last of his resources there. So that's going to be level 14 for up2ng. 7 power, 10 speed, 5 HP, 4 MP, and we have lured just a bit outside.
Yep, stats starting to build up. Those are stats you like to see right now. Get that strength and agility up. HP and MP, a pretty decent position here.
There's a green dragon. That's the first one that up2ng has seen, and that was a risky run strat. Yeah, he's like, you know what? Forget the honeymoon tour. I'm taking you back home. I can't risk it.
In the meantime, jkoper is printing again. Have we seen a silver shield at all this seed?
Negative. No silver shield shops, and I'm pretty sure there isn't one at all, period. But then again, remember, he hasn't seen Cantlin, nor has he seen Breckenary.
So yeah, this is really unfortunate. He's doing all this grinding, and he's already got the best sword in the game, period, and he's got the best armor you can buy with May. He's going to be very disappointed that this version of Olive Guard is suffering from a bit of a silver shortage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way this is going, up2ng, you know, he's leveled up and he's in pretty good shape. You know, he's got a good amount of HP. You know, his attack power is currently at 109. I mean, if I was up2ng, I'd start exploring. You know, if the numbers aren't going up, go back to Hawksness, grind on those Axe Knights.
Well, first he's going to make this detour to the Tablet Cave. Is going to be, I believe he's going to be fairly happy to learn that this is just an herb. He hasn't been, and he hasn't just left Erdrick's armor down here for the past 45 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely crippling if that's the case. Yep, just an herb.
And up2ng has discovered the mountain cave, and we know the silver harp is over here, so that's going to take something off the board for him here once he gets to it. And, well, with his stats, he should have a relatively little problem getting here.
Personally, I am hoping that the Coordinates has the Death Necklace so we can play the Pyramid game in Charlock.
Yeah, unfortunately, jkoper is making moves north, which is not the way you want to be going to find these coordinates.
Yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation for jkoper. Right now, up2ng winning the routing battles. That is level 13 for jkoper. He's the big power boost.
Yeah, like the big thing here is jkoper has the token, which, as we have confirmed, is way out there and at the bottom of the grave. So it is a tough trek to get that thing. But jkoper did manage it. And for right now, he's got that bit of exploration over up2ng, but up2ng, well, had an experience lead, but jkoper is starting to slowly chew away at it.
And here's the problem with up2ng. Here's something you don't see very often. He got rid of a fairy water to pick up a torch because, you know, we still don't have the radiant spell. He's able to get the...
Here's
nice.
a cave. That is the bonus cave. This is the last cave. And in this cave, we have the wings.
Red Bull. It was the last case of Red Bull in his refrigerator. It's like, you know what? I need to cut back on that stuff. I'll give you the wings.
I mean, it is a bit convenient because this is way out here, and ooh, Wraith Knights with Baby Breath. Not that big of a deal with 100 health.
No, and it doesn't do nearly the damage that DL2 does. Of course, if we get Erdrick's armor, it'll do even less damage.
Yes, because once we acquire Erdrick's armor, we will have the best defense in the game of 28. That 4 steps to heal 1 HP that the magic armor has. Who cares about that? Erdrick's armor, 1 step, 1 HP. In addition, they will be completely immune to stop spell, and in addition to the hurt and hurt more resistance, they will gain the same resistance to all breath attacks. Which is quite important because there is a certain enemy we must fight that is guaranteed to have 50% DL2 breath.
Yeah, those swamp tiles and those electrified tiles, no damage either.
Alright, yeah.
So right now, it's a good chance that we're going to see something in Charlock. The only question is it going to be the armor or is it going to be the death necklace? That's all we've got left.
In the meantime, it looks like up2ng is trying to take a death warp out of the mountain cave instead of just casting outside, but not able to find the red dragon just yet.
Maybe he doesn't have enough MP to cast outside, because how much is it? 8? Oh, he's got plenty, so I'm kind of confused. Maybe he is trying to grind in here, but just wasn't finding anything. 6 for outside, okay.
Yeah, something tells me he wants that red dragon so he can just leave, but he's just like, get these knights out of here. Beat them in 1 hit. They're worth a good chunk of experience. Just get them out of here.
Next level is going to be at 7,500 for up2ng to level 15. And will jkoper finally head north? Well,
He's got to head south here.
Or south, excuse me, yes. Well, he's going to heal up at Cole first. Will he finally head south?
28 HP, 0 MP. Yeah, I think it's a pretty decent idea to get some good night's rest here.
There's that red dragon. And he's finally heading south. He's on the right track.
Okay, jkoper. Ooh, that's interesting. He went to Breckenary, didn't even bother checking anything, and just left.
Oh no, and runs into a wizard. He's got 41 left. Ooh, he's going to try to take it down.
Remember, jkoper hit. I believe this is the first time jkoper's seen Breckenary, and if he just heads a little bit east here, we'll find Cantlin. So, does manage to take down the wizard.
All right, and there it is. So jkoper is there. He has enough to buy a silver shield, but unfortunately, there's no silver shields to be had here.
Yeah, but he's going to make the upgrade to the large shield, and that's going to be it. In the meantime, up2ng did pick up magic armor May, so he is going to make that upgrade from chainmail. And considering the red dragons have hurt more, that is not a bad idea. So, because if you miss that stop spell, then you have the hurt more resist to kind of help you out there.
Absolutely there. And it's a fine purchase for jkoper because, you know, he still has plenty of money. He can get that silver shield anyway. So he's going to check this shop and find disappointment.
Womp. And I imagine he's going to make a quick run over to the coordinates.
Just got to make sure that you use that heal more or herbs because every time you hit with those tiles, it's 15 HP you lose.
Dalmay goes and search really far away.
So right now, in my opinion, jkoper does have the exploration advantage. He knows where everything is. He is behind in the XP. Will that be enough for up2ng to catch up? It's going to come down to if he can find everything fast enough. Because if he doesn't, I think jkoper might have a shot here.
Yeah, I think right now up2ng is trying to see if these coordinates are walkable, or no, he's still trying to get his magic armor. Never mind. I think
you're right. Nah, he's gonna buy some herbs first. Back at the armory. Yep, this is a shop that jkoper didn't check, and Breckenary sees that it doesn't have what he's looking for. So this turns out this is a silver shieldless seed. Boy, say that 3 times fast.
I would take you up on that if I wasn't feeling so tired. Yeah, Silver Shield is not available. I think jkoper, casting return, may just make a beeline for Swamp Cave here and get those coordinates under his belt.
Well, unfortunately, he has been nabbed by the Fun Police, and up2ng is here in Garenham. He's going to trade in that Silver Harp to get that Staff of Rain.
Okay, jkoper going after the Red Dragon, not casting Stop Spell, I guess thinking, oh, okay, there it is, and misses.
Ooh, you hate to see that.
Okay, up2ng has officially picked up the Staff of Rain, and it's going to head north here.
We know we have to go back to the Swamp Cave, and we have to find that cave, that we got to find that Garen's grave. It's going to get us that token.
Actually, I believe the Garen's grave was, if up2ng I think goes north and then east, north and then west, that will be the grave. Like, I think it's just north and west from here. So I don't think he's too far away from that, and then, yeah, it's right up there.
Meanwhile, jkoper, he's heading for the trap tile here in the Swamp Cave. He's going to find that blue dragon. And he will not have the outside spell either, just like up2ng didn't have. And look at this, up2ng is there.
Yeah, and up2ng has a lot more MP, so this should be minimal problem for him to make it all the way.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, up2ng, he made the correct decisions here on this continent. You know what? He's going to take that lead back, I think, from jkoper, because he has that experienced lead.
Yeah, and he's already got Gwaelin. All he has to do is just figure out where those coordinates are. And I'm still guessing it's pretty much the only thing on Second Continent is going to be the coordinates somewhere. The way this map has turned out.
So here we go, jkoper taking on the... going for the Hurtmore and connects the Hurtmore! That is a risky move there, Smashy, but he does it!
Yep, and... oh, he's thinking about going after it again, because I think the next blue dragon he gets will be level 14.
Yes, it will be. He is taking a chance here, because if he fails, then Gwaelin goes back to her room. Swings,
casts the Hurtmore, connects the Hurtmore.
But that wasn't enough! Oh, I was gonna say, if that's a dodge, he's done for. He's lucky.
Yep, and this actually conveniently gives him outside, so he can just outside return.
Unbelievable, that luck, but he's gonna use the heal more just in case.
Yeah, I think he just now realized, oh wait a second, I just learned outside.
And then use the return, take Waylon back home, then he'll be able to take the walk and pick up whatever's on the coordinates. Again, it's either going to be Death Necklace or Erdrick's Armor, and I'm rooting for the Death Necklace.
Rude. Anyways, in the meantime, up2ng is currently having Red Dragon problems, but takes it down, and this will be level 15.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers here to see what we've got. It's 5 power, 6 speed, 1 HP, 4 MP, and there's the last spell, Radiant.
up2ng is just like, who needs Radiant? I'm just gonna bonk my way through. jkoper is going to cash in for the Rainbow Drop in the meantime.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, you look at these numbers here. I mean, these numbers are incredulously low. We're not even in the orange yet for AP. I mean, we are not even close to thinking about making a trip to Charlock to try to take down the Dragon Lord, because let's do the math here. For those of you who may be brand new to this. So, the amount of HP we can deal to DL2, take the amount of attack points that we've got, drop the 1. So 14. Divided by 2, and that is the maximum you're swinging for. In this case, 7. You divide it by 2 and round it down, which is 3, and that's your minimum. We're not even close to being ready.
Yeah, 7 to 3, 3 to 7 is... you would need MP in, like, the 200s to even think about that.
Alright, meanwhile, jkoper back into Cole. Just passing through to the inn.
Okay, so it does look like jkoper is going to horribly murder this wizard, and then is going to go straight through the swamp cave again. Well, eventually. There are wizards in the way.
Yeah, wizards have been giving jkoper fits here as up2ng continuing his exploration of the grave en route to Erdrick's token.
up2ng lands the Hurtmore, which is enough to beat this particular Star Wyvern. And we have instant outside.
Yeah, because jkoper now knows he needs to search the course, so he's going to use it. Let's see how far he is away. He is 61, not that far away.
Yep, that's just 7 steps north and about 14 to the right.
We're about to find out, but first, we've got a knight. Just use that Hurtmore. Yep, take it down. Don't let it ruin your day.
Okay, and up2ng has officially fished out the token and is now heading east here, where he will find the bonus cave and discover, nope, this is not where the thingy is.
Alright, 1 up, 5 east. And what do we have? It's the armor! We are ready to go! Of course, we still could be fishing for that death necklace in Charlock if this was one of those high HP, low attack power seeds. And jkoper wasted no time going into Hawksnest, grind on those Axe Knights. So, you know what? This is still anybody's game, Smashy.
Yeah, up2ng still needs to go get that armor and still needs to do the homework. He still needs to go back to Tangigal, go underneath it, and that's where the Rainbow Drop is. I don't know if he realizes he's actually found everything now. Maybe still trying to see if he can kind of path to Waylon, but we know Second Continent's where the goods are at.
Yeah, but he's going to see the numbers, and yeah, he's not close. So he knows he's got to go back to Second Continent. A question in chat, this is a no silver shield in this seed? Yes, no silver shield can be found in this seed. Best they can do is large shield. And every second up2ng spends trying to find, trying to do his homework, jkoper's going to chip into that experience lead, and he's going to catch up.
Well, up2ng is making moves back towards Swamp Cave. Oh, he's got to get away from this wizard. Gets away.
It's like, just where do you think you're going?
To Cole.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal up at Cole there. Meanwhile, jkoper closing into about 1,000 of the lead, 1,100-ish.
up2ng not going. Yeah, you gotta go over that bridge, mister.
Yep, and there's that wizard waiting for him once again.
Unfortunately, this wizard's about to be solved by a good night's rest and a bunch of stabs to the face with Erdrick's sword.
Right you are there, Smashy. So the difference between experience now, about 1,000 points. There is the outside spell, up2ng on his way to the coordinates to get Erdrick's armor. Now, I mentioned the Death Necklace possibly being in play. This is a high HP, low attack power sequence. Right now, our HP, 106, 107 respectively. Good, but not good enough for the Death Necklace. Because what it does is, when you put the Death Necklace on, you do become cursed. You do get an extra 10 attack power points, but at the cost of 25% of your maximum HP. So you don't really want to put it on until you're in about the 130s, so that if you have, 98, 97, you can survive 2 DL2 breaths. But another thing you want to look for is, at DP is only at 72. The magic number is 86, because that is when Dragon Lord can punch you for 48 or less, as jkoper also picks up level 15. Take 4 points away, and that is how much he's going to do. So at 82, it's 70, it's 49. At 78, it's 50. Right now at jkoper at 75, it could punch her up to 51.
Yeah, and up2ng just finishing up his homework as jkoper runs out of resources, takes the death, goes back home.
Yep, and up2ng going to cash in his items, get the rainbow drop from the old man in the jerk cave in the basement, and jkoper wasting no time, he's back here in Oxness. Well, he's going to try to take down this Demon Knight, and they're very evasive, but a one-shot, that's good for 90 points. Now, interesting that he did pick up a Dragon Scale, but he has not equipped that Dragon Scale.
Yeah, sometimes you just pick that thing up and just forget about it. It's +2 defense. Sometimes I can make the difference between a defense break and not, but...
That's right. Meanwhile, we've got a simultaneous Hawks on the screen. So right now, up2ng is ahead by the slightest of margins. We're talking 500 points, 600 points. So that's about 4 or 5 Axe Knights. That's the difference in this race right now between the two, because both of them know where Sharlock is. Both of them have everything that they need. So this could come down to who has the better dive at this point. But right now, up2ng has a lead of about maybe a minute, and that's it.
Yeah, it's kind of something that we've been talking about, the Death Necklace, a whole bunch. Something that is gonna maybe kind of get in their heads. They're both on strength agility builds instead of HP, so their HP is not going to be as high as the standard strength HP that you'd usually see. So they could be thinking, oh great, I gotta take extra levels here because I could win with a Death Necklace, but I don't have the HP for it that I would otherwise have with a strength HP build.
This is very interesting indeed. But strength agility, I mean, we've said it so many times in the tournament already, Smashy, but agility is just a number. I mean, strength HP, if I was playing, would probably be my preferences. But we'll see how this plays out.
I mean, in this case, it actually doesn't matter because they're both running strength agility. But that could get into their minds.
Well, absolutely it could get into their minds. Right now, again, about 566 points is the difference. I mean, that's about 4 Axe Knights. That is the difference between these two right now. And again, you look at the advantage that up2ng doesn't have as much MP left as jkoper. So when up2ng's time is up, even jkoper's going to gain a little bit more.
Yeah, but jkoper's only at 40 MP. Once his time's up, up2ng's going to get right back.
True. Very true indeed. So this is just very, very close. I mean, any level could do it for these runners. I mean, maybe level 16 is the one. I personally don't think it's going to be, but...
Well, we're going to find out right now, because here comes on up2ng's side, it comes with 3 strength.
That's not enough, and that 1 HP, yep, we got to keep going.
Yeah, that was a rather unimpressive level for this late in the game.
That's kind of typical, but yeah, only 1 HP, so yeah, still not nearly what we need for that Death Necklace, and we're still not even in the orange for attack power. Yeah, this is a good game to play with the chat. All right, people in chat, what do you think is going to be the level that gives us the boon to have us make our way into Sharlock? Make your predictions. What level is it going to be? Looks like a lot of people are leaning towards 17 and 18. I got a 19, couple 19s here. Some people thinking the 20s. You know, 20s is possible. As jkoper gets his level 15 as well. Or 16, excuse me.
Yeah, seeing a lot of 18s, so 2 levels. Seeing a couple 19s.
And they keep that lead. It's about 4 Axe Knights difference as they are both now out of MP. And jkoper's going to continue to do it. Now he's just going to go ahead and fill her back up.
Yeah, jkoper actually electing to take the walk down here to Rimmildar instead of just fighting Axe Knights until he dies. So it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out.
Meanwhile, up2ng trying to finish off the X-Men, but jkoper's hitting everything but the kitchen sink back to another encounter, and it's a wizard this time. And up2ng will get sent back to start as jkoper takes down the wizard, so the difference is 520 points. up2ng gonna fill her, or excuse me, jkoper gonna fill her up here in Rimmildar, and then just go right back into Hawksness.
Yeah, it was a little bit unfortunate. jkoper did not even leave enough MP for repel and just got a bunch of encounters on the way over. The only one he couldn't repel was that wizard.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate there. And yeah, up2ng is going to probably gain a little, well, yep, he's going to gain a little bit more on jkoper. I mean, just ever so slightly going to increase that lead, but not by much. Again, this is still anybody's game, Smashy.
Yeah, it's looking like about a 65... about 650 experience lead.
656 points. So you're looking at a difference of 5 Axe Knights. So again, I'd say about a minute and change is up2ng's lead, but it's really anybody's game because anybody could have a great dive in the Sharlock and the other person could just have an absolute nightmare of a time.
Is this a pretty good time to remind everybody that we haven't seen Armor Knights at all yet?
Yes, and because of that, you know, I always like to play this game when we do Dragon Warrior Randomizer commentary. What enemies have we not seen yet? I'm calling that as my Spike Tile enemy in Sharlock. Book it.
Yeah, I was thinking more of the angle of how are Armor Knight's going to surprise our runners and completely ruin their day, because we haven't seen them yet, but they are certainly available in Sharlock's monster zones, of which there are 3, plus the Spike Tile. Plenty more chances to see those things. We've seen Stonemen, but I think the only Stoneman we've seen just immediately got put to sleep.
Yeah, that chat pointing out a very interesting thing. He's close to silver shield money again with no silver shields to be had tonight.
In the meantime, up2ng 2 Axe Knights away from the level, gets the ambush, gets the axe, and, well, returns fire. With fire.
Alright, Right, next Axe Knight will give up2ng level 17. We'll see if this is the one that puts us over the top.
Well, he's got it. About.
Here we go. Here come the numbers for up2ng. We have got 6 power, 3 speed, 21 HP, and 21 MP. This all of a sudden got interesting. Look at the maximum HP now.
Yeah, that is that's either, I think that is exact 97 Death Necklace. I know the math's always been a little fuzzy on 129.
Yeah, that would be 97, but here's another problem. As you can see, look at the defense at 76. I talked about this earlier. That Dragon Lord can punch for 51 on 76.
Yeah, so you go for that swing, you take the 48 Dragon Breath, and there are 3 numbers that DL2 could just uppercut you straight back to Tangential with.
Yeah, right now, I mean, you've got 15 heal mores in the tank with that 120 MP. We are dealing with 123. It's going to be, what, 5 to 11. You're averaging 8. The math is not this. So I think up2ng is going to go for the Death Necklace. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, why don't we go ahead and play the Pyramid game? Where is the Death Necklace? For those of you who may not be familiar with the classic $25,000 or $100,000 Pyramid game show, you've got the 6 categories that are in the winner's circle. The bottom row is 50, 100, 150. The middle row is 200 and 250, and the top row is 300. You can pick one of those, or pick the judges table, which is the one chest in the labyrinth in Sharlock, where it could be as well.
It looks like jkoper just hit 17, is making moves towards Sharlock. He's gonna realize, wait a second, there's a closer town. Let me go over here to Garenham.
Up2ng, though, is the first one to make the dive, though, so he does have the lead. But this is far from a guarantee, because if he does put on the Death Necklace, he's at 97 HP. And again, as I mentioned, DL2 can punch for up to 51. This is not over by any stretch of the imagination. Up2ng, sure, he has the inside track, but he does not have this locked by any stretch.
Yeah, I think the scariest thing about that 51 punch, you aren't even safe on a 46 breath.
Ooh, good math there. Well played there. Yeah, 46, and there's a 50-50 chance. Here's the breakdown on DL2 breath. You've got a 1 in 8 chance of the 42 and the 48, and a 3 in 8 chance of the 44 and the 46.
Uh-oh. Green Dragons have sleep. jkoper has found Armor Knights with DL2. Oh,
wow! Well, we find the AK-47s before the spike tile, so throw everything out the window.
And that's an immediate heal Morgan.
By the way, did I mention that agility is just a number? 76.
And jkoper gets blocked in more DL2. There's 2 DL2 breath enemies on the first floor.
Oh, that is nasty. No, right now, up2ng has gotten lucky up to this point. He still has all of his resources, and this is what I mean by Sharlock luck. This is the kind of luck that up2ng needed for jkoper to have a chance here, but instead it's jkoper getting the bad luck early, and up2ng is pulling away. If he has a successful fight, it's done. So.
Oh, but here's a sleep, and it stays asleep, and these green dragons are going to put some damage on him. I think the key is up2ng got a hero run through Basement 1 of Sharlock, and is this first zone that is proven to be just absolute terror with the 2 DL2 breath enemies, one of them being that AK-47.
Well, here's the penultimate floor for up2ng. No encounters, he's in the basement, and I would imagine he's going to check. But first, we got a Star Liver. Right, here we go, folks. Time to look into the Sharlock Treasury. Here come the pyramid results quickly. I'm going to say 300 for the Fighter's Ring, 100 for the Death Necklace.
Oh, geez. jkoper's just still getting this rough encounter table. Okay, so we have a refill alert for up2ng. I'm sure he appreciates that.
Ooh,
that helps.
200 had the fighter's ring. He'll put that on for an additional 2. There's a magic key. Behind the $50 chest, death necklace, up2ng is set to go.
And this bottom zone doesn't seem too terrible. It seems like once you get past...
Well, we got the... He's able to escape with that 76 agility. How about them apples? Meanwhile, jkoper right now, jkoper needs to hope that DL2 plays rough with up2ng if he has any hope of winning this.
Yeah, and don't forget, jkoper is already down a heal more, so that's... Even if up2ng has a bad time with like a red dragon or DL2, jkoper is a bit behind the 8 ball here. We have an Axe Knight right before the Spike Tail. That Axe Knight is not actually the Spike Tail enemy. It is instead...
Another Axe Knight!
Rude. Oh, and jkoper is actually going to lose a heal more casting stop spell on this red dragon and fights it.
Yeah, he's able to get it down. I mean, I guess he has no run luck, so he's gonna, he's down to 13 heal mores. And up2ng.
And up2ng has officially been declared full.
Ooh, gets ambushed, starts with a hurt more. You don't like to see that. And he's gonna put on that death necklace right now. So now he'll be able to do 8 to 17. That's an average of 12.5. Still has all of his resources, though.
Yeah, but not for long. The DL1 spamming that hurt more.
Yeah, 75-25. Yeah, there's a good chance in it. That's 4 in a row. Now he's going to have to use hurt more, because if he gets ambushed by DL2, he's done. There's the stop spell.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate they got the stop spell there, because, well, if he defeated him on that hit, he would have just lost almost all... Ooh, actually still took 2 swings, so he doesn't quite start at 97. And here we go, DL2.
He needs the first strike in the worst way possible. He gets it, starting off with 16. All right. Oh, but there's the big 49. He has to use heal more. All right, low attack. That's good. And 12 more takes him up to 28.
Oh, Stonemen also have the furnace installed. jkoper finding that out.
So, min roll there to 36, and there's a punch for 49. Gets a bad roll there, but luckily just gets a 26. 16 up to 52. So has 10 heal mores left.
Yeah, and jkoper is still burning MP, so even if he gets to the Dragon Lord, no telling if he's actually going to be able to take it down.
We're up to 69 after landing the maximum roll there, and then 13 takes him up to 82. Remember, DL2 has anywhere between 150 and 165 points. We're currently on 82. And 13 more for 95. He keeps rolling average like this. He should be in good shape to win this fight. Next one good for 13 more. Keeps rolling that number. It's a lucky number. He's up to 108.
Yeah, it looks like he's firmly in the drive. Uh-oh.
Oh, and he's not going to take any chances. He knows he still is in the lead. Not going to take a chance. Use another heal more. That's the max roll. He's up to 125. Still has 4 heal mores left. He's still in really good shape to win this fight. Next attack, good for 13, 138.
Ooh, okay. He gets max breath, but you prefer that over max swing there.
Oh, but he gets a low roll, but luckily that attack is not going to cut it. 148. The next attack very well could do it, but you're not going to take a chance here. up2ng has plenty of resources left. This one could do it for 15, and that is enough at 163. That will do it. Get your GGs out for up2ng. It was a back-and-forth race, but he is going to survive and move up to 2-2 in the Swiss rounds to at least put him in the play-in race. He had 162, 1 HP to spare.
Yeah, but jkoper is going to be about... Yeah, talking to the Dragon Lord right as up2ng finishes up with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 22 minutes, 41 seconds.
I might tell you, that was a really, really good race between these two fine, outstanding runners today. up2ng just a little bit lucky, and I tell you what, good exploration to find Garen's grave as quickly as he did. That saved him. If he goes exploring the wrong directions there, this could have been a very different ending. So there's stop spell hype for jkoper. And we do have our winner, up2ng, here in the commentators booth with us. GG, congratulations. We've got jkoper. Oh, but he gets the back attack on Dragon Lord. Have our winner, up2ng.
That was stressful. I felt like just little things were going wrong here and there. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna beat me by like a minute.
Here we go. 17,
obviously close.
17, and he gets a low roll
that
on the
was
heel more,
stressful.
so
I felt like just little things were going wrong here and there. I'm like, oh man, he's gonna beat me by like a minute.
Right move,
It's like,
33.
it was obviously close though.
Still alive. 162 is the magic number, by the way. We'll have a word with you in just a moment here, up2ng. We're going to watch jkoper finish off this, or at least try to. 43 now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still alive.
Yeah, jkoper had to burn some MP on the way down because he found out the hard way that the Armor Knights had the DL2 breath and the Stonemen had the
absolutely.
DL2 breath. And all
Yeah,
kinds of
I have to admit, I feel like I had really a pretty lucky Sherlock. So
I
think you
understand
did.
that.
You did.
I think
74.
I think we kind of.
Yeah, I have to admit, I feel like I had really a pretty lucky Sherlock. So
to get through the first zone,
I
and
understand
that turned
that.
out to be the nastiest zone. So that really just kind of sealed it at the end.
Oh wow, I didn't see anything bad until the bottom zone. I like ran first try from 2 red dragons. It's like, all right, that's good.
jkoper currently up to 100. He has 5 Healmores left.
Oh wow, I didn't see anything bad until the bottom zone. I like ran first try from 2 red dragons. It's like, all right, that's good.
jkoper currently up to 100. He has 5 Healmores left. Good roll again. And, oh, another low roll for 9. He's at 118.
Yeah, I think these low rolls might sink him if he doesn't turn her around soon enough.
Oh, that's the max roll. He has to go for it. 131. He's fine. He's at 118.
Yeah, I think these low rolls might sink him if he doesn't turn her around soon enough. Darn it, Dragon Lord, stop that.
And 145. Uh-oh. Does not get perfect bid. He's still up there. He needs 17 more points. Next attack is good for 12. He's at 157. He's guaranteed now, but he's not going to take any chances. You'll use that last heal more, but yeah, any hit will connect. That will give him the 165. There it is.
Max damage. And he's going to be able to defeat the Dragon Lord even though he had to spend resources.
Yeah, this is going to be less than 4 minutes difference between the two of you. So very good race tonight. I mean, both of you playing very, very well. Just jkoper, great performance. Not enough tonight. up2ng, I mean, good grinding early on those Axe Knights. I mean, you had an experience advantage. jkoper then had the exploration advantage, but when jkoper had any chance of winning, I mean, up2ng, you pretty much doused that fire by finding the Garen's grave rather quickly, and then that walk into Sherlock, you had quite a good dive. That pretty much locked it up for you.
Yeah, the Sherlock was really good. I felt actually pretty fortunate when I found the sword super early because you had to walk through the swamp to see that town. Felt like there was some chance that it might have taken him a few extra minutes to get there, but so I felt like the Sherlock was really good. But then actually pretty fortunate when I found the sword super early because you had to walk through a swamp to see that town. Felt like there was some chance that it might have taken him a few extra minutes to get there. But so I felt like the first 10-15 minutes I was probably ahead. It was just one of those seeds, like we found this stuff so fast. I had some indecision and had a couple of things where I just I felt like I was it just felt like I don't know, a minute here and a minute there was slipping away. It was gonna snipe me. It was just one of those seeds. Like we found this stuff so fast that it was like hard to know like what to do next sometimes.
Totally understand his decision there.
Yeah, so it just felt like a minute here and a minute there was slipping away, and I thought he was going to snipe me.
grabs. But when he did that second gold grind, when he still did not know about Cantlin or Breckenary not having the silver shield, I mean, that, you know, put him behind a little bit more.
It's funny. I actually thought that was going to be a problem for me also, because for some reason I found Mountain Cave really late, and that was like the first opportunity to even really set up a gold grind. So like the whole time I was like, man, if I could just have bought some armor, I could be like repelling all over the place. But I had such a low armor that I was just, you know, getting encounters everywhere, even with repel on. So it's like, man, I wish I could find a dungeon. When I finally found Mountain Cave, it was just like a screen away from start. It's like, oh, no. Like he probably has been geared up for a half an hour, and I'm over here, you know, dealing with running away from metal scorpions, and so that was a little nervous about that. But yeah, I guess I had enough information to not grind for the silver shield at that time. But yeah, I don't know.
And there was a lot of menacing enemies as well.
Okay, never mind.
And jkoper has declined an interview, unfortunately, but GG to jkoper for putting up a tremendous performance tonight. And now, one other thing I do want to point out up2ng is, you know, on jkoper's side, he did put on the dragon scale so that a DL2 could only actually punch for up to 50. You did not put it on. It didn't look like, you know, we were looking at the statistics. You had paused a couple of times. You actually never put on the dragon scale, so at any time DL2 could have punched for 51.
Sorry, I was just giving GGs to jkoper in the chat. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Oh, we were talking about the dragon scale. jkoper did manage to put it on. So actually, if you look at his defense, he's at 78. So DL2 could punch for up to 50. You had never put on the dragon scale, so you're at 76, meaning it could have put punch for up to 51.
Yeah, I never put on the dragon scale. Oh wow. Okay.
No, you certainly did not.
Who needs that?
Well, it turns out you didn't need it up2ng.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt like, well, so my defense was worse than his?
Yes, it was. Both of you went at level 17, and both of you put on the death necklace.
Yeah, I mean, I had the agility build, so I thought that would give me a couple of points defense, but who knows? I felt like at the end, though, he may have had a few extra hit points over me, so...
Yeah, but
which is pretty helpful when you have 97 exactly and you can get here for 50. It's a little tricky. 51, you're saying? So yeah,
right, 51,
I think I took one
right.
swing on 51 because I assumed that 50 was the max. So yeah, I guess I had a slight miscalculation. I did double heal once on 49, so it was a little tricky.
And you were fine because you had plenty of resources left over. jkoper needed every last one of them, and again, it's because he had some bad luck, especially early on in the Sharlock dive, because you know Stonemen and golems, and I believe the AK-47, they all had DL2 breath. It was nasty. So, GG to you up2ng. So you move up to 2-2 into the Swiss round. So that puts you in a good position to make it back to the bracket stages after starting 0-2. All you need to do is win in week number 5, and you're there.
Oh yeah, easy. Hey, I'm getting all the easy opponents too, right? So,
well,
who knows what works in the 2-2 brackets for me? I don't know.
Indeed, and jkoper, of course.
I mean, hats off to jkoper. He's so good at basically every game he plays, and he's been playing this one for a long time. So,
yeah,
I mean,
clearly
he had a good race.
Yeah, I touted at the start of the stream up2ng that he's definitely the king of randomizers. I mean, he plays just about every kind of randomizer that you can think of and plays them all very well. I mean, for the longest of time, you know, he was the king of the Zelda randomizer. You know, he's done Z2 randomizer, he's done SMD3, Ocarina of Time. You know, he's doing Dragon Warrior randomizer. So, I mean, yeah, put up some good work tonight, and, you know, maybe on another night, he could have beaten you.
Oh, I think easily. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like there was just some RNG that he could have. You know, if I had the Sharlock that he had and vice versa, he probably would have won. So, I mean, it was close.
This was a very close race, and
yeah,
that top floor of Sharlock kind of sealed the deal.
He doesn't really make mistakes. He knows the game, so I knew it was a tough race, and I just wanted to stay aggressive with it. And yeah, it was a little weird. There were a lot of things little tiny things I wish I could do differently, but I'm glad it kind of worked out. Some things went my way, like you mentioned finding the grave. It was like my idea was like to actually kind of start making my way over to where the coordinates were, but then when I went north, I realized, well, I haven't really checked northwest yet, so we'll just kind of loop around and then the grave was there, and it happened to have the token in it too. So, yeah, a lot of that kind of just was favorable, but there's just so much luck involved. So it's hard to know.
Yeah, most certainly. So again, congratulations up2ng for winning on tonight's race. Smashy, do you have any other questions or comments for our winner tonight?
I got popcorn. I got a mouthful of popcorn. Hold on here. Okay, so it took you a while to check Hawkson's spiked hull. Is there any reason you took so long on that?
Yeah, that was one of the things I wish I had done differently. When I first saw it, I felt like, well, we are like a little weak and it's very close to home. I was just going to kind of like circle back and like do it 2 or 3 minutes later. And then I forget what happened. I think I must have got sent home and then had some idea to go somewhere else. So it took like a little longer to go back there than I had intended. And then of course it turned out to be an axe night, which was just like, oh, that's really unfortunate because I could have had a lot more levels, earlier on with an early axe night run.
Yeah, I think you both gave us headaches with that because you had the hurt more earlier, but didn't check that, and then jkoper did check it soon after he got hurt more, but killed about 10 axe knights, even dying and then going back before he finally searched that spot. And we're saying here like, someone searched the spot already.
There might be something there.
There might be an armor there. Turned out to be just the
stones.
Yeah, required item. So if you don't check it, that's kind of a problem. But yeah, I should have checked it probably right away. At the time, I don't remember what happened. I think maybe I was at like low MP. I was in the middle of walking around. I was like, well, I'll just come back in a couple of minutes after refilling. It was something like that. I don't remember. And then I just forgot for a good 20 minutes or something. So luckily it's really close to home, so it's not like I had to like trek way out to go revisit it. But since there was an axe night there, it turned out to be a little bit of an error. But yeah, next week should be fun. I guess at 2 and 2, all the 2 and 2 races are going to be awesome to watch because it pretty much determines who's automatically getting in, right? I think 3 and 2 automatically gets in, and then
indeed,
if you're 2 and 3, it's kind of a struggle. So, yeah, we'll just wait and see who I get matched up with. Thanks you guys for volunteering tonight. It's always appreciated to get these restreamed. So, hope the viewers had fun, and I'm looking forward to next week.
All right, please make sure you give both of our runners, jkoper and up2ng, a follow tonight. Great performances by both runners here. That's going to do it for us here on RPG Limit Break. For everybody here on RPG Limit Break, for our restreamer, Lord of the Synth, for our tracker, Joyzel, and for my commentator partner, Smashy, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Before we go, I will tell you that we've got 5, count them, 5 races lined up tomorrow night, or excuse me, 4 races lined up tomorrow night, starting with Edge versus Aaron to You 2. That's going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern on one of the Randomania networks. That's a big one because they're both at 2 wins. They're going to punch that ticket into the bracket stages. 2 wins, yes, they're going for 3. Then Smashy, looks like you're up tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern against EMP. You're at 2 wins, so you win that one. You're into the bracket stages. Then we've got another big race here. Angel FM versus Big Slamu. Both of them already at 3 wins. Both of them already into the bracket stages.
Okay, that was the 3 wins I was thinking about. Sorry about that.
No problem. No problem. That's going to be at 11 p.m. Eastern, and it does look like that we have got RPG Limit Break hosting that one with Z-Man and Brian Williams on the commentary for that race. And then finally, also at 11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night, Arn Pauly versus Centroid. Now, this is one of the rare 2 versus 1 matchups. Centroid would love to win this to have a chance to punch his ticket to the bracket stages. Arn Pauly gets the win. That'll be 3 wins for him. He'll move on to the bracket stages automatically. That's going to be on Randomania, one of those networks, at 11 p.m. Eastern. Smashy, any final thoughts before we say goodnight?
GG to our racers. I hope I'll be as entertaining tomorrow, and have a good day, everybody.
Absolutely. So for everybody here on RPG Limit Break and for my commentator partner, Smashy, it's LOZ signing off. Have a great night. We will see you tomorrow night. Take care, my friends.